Welcome back to Dodson's Corner. Today we're diving into UFC 305. It wasn't the most stat card ever, but Dricus is an incredible trash talker and Izzy has some of the most questionable tweets. So let's take a look at the tweets that saved UFC 305. So I've picked out all of these tweets. Dylan's going to be reacting to them for the very first time though. First up, Israel Adesanya says do you want to finish this one?
He said he busted a nut
to make weight in his amateur kickboxing days.
Oh, I saw this one and like immediately this is the first one you pull up, so I'm laughing during the intro.
Yeah. I don't know who. I mean, you couldn't pay me to get that information.
Oh, is he? Oh, I can't believe I predicted you.
That's why he gets dogged on. David Adesanya kicks better than his brother Israel. Let's take a look.
Even later next week when we're deep in the cuts because of the energy.
So there's Izzy. Let's see David. He's a big boy. This is how I imagine you trying kickboxing.
I'm literally a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. So
he's more combat experience than me.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what Dricus looks like when he strikes. So
Dan Hooker, one fight ago versus now. Look at the difference on those tattoos.
Dude, he looked so cool in that ring with those, like the black shorts looked so. Hold up, he looked so cool in that ring. Let's just leave it there.
Yeah, he looked great. I like the tattoos. They definitely suit him.
I don't want a sus compilation of me. Or even a few clips.
The champ Dricus du Plessis in his new shorts. How good do these look? Dylan, what are your thoughts? We had Izzy getting new shorts. We had Dricus getting new shorts. What was your favorite?
In the picture, I preferred Dricus' shorts, but seeing them in ring, Izzy's shorts were sick. The blue on the butt looked so cool. I would personally prefer Izzy's shorts, but they were both pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're both solid. We're going to have a full video ranking all of the custom UFC shorts coming out soon.
Patty won.
No, Patty did not win.
Yeah, Patty's won on my list.
Well, we have different lists, okay? The hardest choices in MMA. Release 1, Sean O'Malley, Tom Aspinall, or Alex Pereira.
It's easily Sean. That bantamweight division is stacked, and while he is the face of it, that bantamweight division would be fine off without him.
Yeah, I think Tom's the future of heavyweight. You need him to keep it going. Alex, of course, he's probably the biggest star in the UFC. Retire 1, John Jones, Jose Aldo, or Conor McGregor.
This is also a pretty easy one. It's Jose Aldo. He doesn't do much anymore. Is he even ranked anymore?
I think he is,
but he's just like 14 or 13. Like he's at the bottom.
He just ruins contenders' dreams of making it up the rankings.
Yeah, but I think that's okay. But him retiring doesn't do as much as Conor or John Jones.
Yeah, I agree. Rehire 1, Khabib, Mighty Mouse, or Francis Ngannou.
Okay, so personally, I would want to see Khabib fight again the most. But looking at it from a UFC perspective, Ngannou and Demetrius Johnson do way more for their respective divisions than bringing in Khabib to lightweight. Personally, I think I would most want DJ to come back just because I think he adds another character to that flyweight division who really doesn't have a face, as Pantoja is the least marketable champion.
Israel Adesanya's physique going into his second fight with Alex Pereira at UFC 287 in comparison with his current physique going into 305.
Izzy looked big. Didn't do really much for him, so...
No.
I mean, you can talk about how you put on more muscle, you're in the best shape ever, but you lost the fight.
Doesn't make the difference. Dricus is already a big guy. Dricus the shirt du Plessis. Let's play the video. This time he brings some scissors.
Dude, that's a fight night? Poirier versus Gaethje? Sorry. Izzy, man. You thought you would have learned from the first time. You couldn't even finish it. You started it with the scissors and couldn't even fully rip it.
Before he lost to DDP, he lost to the shirt.
Twice.
So, twice. In the future, for sure, but not in the foreseeable future. Dricus du Plessis says once the UFC middleweight division is cleaned out, he likes the idea of a matchup with Alex Pereira at 205. What do you think?
I think it's interesting the way that Alex Pereira just came out and said that he would go down to fight Dricus at 185. I think that we would have a better fight at 205 just because Dricus is already so big that him bulking up, he would be massive. Like he would look huge. And I think that fight also favors Pereira, so he would knock out DDP in about 1 round. So that's what I'd prefer to see.
I actually respect DDP a lot for saying that he doesn't want Alex Pereira to come down to 185 because then Alex will have an excuse if he loses. He would rather go up to 205 so that he can beat him on home turf.
That rat just wants his own excuse. He wants the excuse of having to move weight classes.
Yeah, I'm so fed up with all these one-time defense champs saying, "Oh, I'm going to move up." Like, you don't deserve it.
Minimum 3. Unless it's like a fight that has history. Like,
Yeah.
I would have been okay if Izzy won here and then went and fought Pereira.
Yeah, but it'd have to be a quick turnaround time so he doesn't hold up the division.
Yeah.
DDP watched MMA Guru's video telling him to bring up dogs when underdog is brought up. Let's watch the video.
Response.
When did I become the underdog?
You know, it's a pick 'em. It's very.
Nobody said anything about dogs, bro. Chill out.
I said that.
Drickus is underrated on the mic.
He is not bad, but he probably has been like working on it for weeks. Like, they're just going through the dictionary. Oh, if he says this word, I'm saying this. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, he used the MMA Guru video for ammunition.
yeah, and they're too quick. His turnaround times on his responses are way too quick. He's got them curated.
It was still good. It was a good moment. He didn't bring it up like artificially. It came up naturally. So respect to DDP. And he made him cry. When the pay-per-view ends after watching your favorite fighter get KO'd and it's time to go to bed. This was you last
Honestly,
night.
that was me last night. Do we have the picture?
Show the picture. Pull up the
Put
picture
the
right
picture
now.
here of me distraught on the couch
Yeah.
wearing my Izzy shirt. Actually, I'd taken off the Izzy shirt at that point, but it hurt. I can't go through any more Drickus wins.
Israel Adesanya when round 1 is about to start and Drickus shouts, "You had servants," from across the cage.
No comment.
I forfeit.
Move on.
Dominic Cruz put John Jones in his top 5 UFC fighters to have a beer with, and DC couldn't stop laughing. You're drinking with John Jones, bro? I think there's just about any other UFC fighter that would be better to drink with.
This is a terrible list. Why is Tai Tuivasa there? I mean,
He's a chill guy.
yeah, and Bryce Mitchell, like just like a country boy, but why is Alexa Grasso there too?
Yeah, Dominic Cruz, you got game?
Trying to slide?
No, but his reasoning for John Jones was so weird. He was like, I think we'd have some really fun conversations and a really good time. Bro, I didn't know you like Jones like that, bro. Is DDP currently the best trash talker in the UFC?
Ooh. I don't want to say yes, but
He might be.
Connor's active still.
Yeah, that's true. I think Strickland is actually a good trash talker too.
I don't know if there's like any like real standouts, but it could be Drickus.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it depends. Like, we've only seen him really in press conferences in the last 2 or 3 fights, so it's going to take more.
And press conferences aren't the same way that they used to be. They don't have the hype that they used to have.
All right, now this is after UFC 305, after we knew who won. My sleep paralysis demon watching me from the corner.
Don't even want to talk about this. This is,
Just look at that weirdo, bro.
yeah, it just
An all-time reply. Just heard someone scored Tuivasa 30-27 from Jairzinho Rosenstrike. The fuck you mean you just heard? You were there. Bro's acting like he just found out now. That's so good. Poton wants double champ again. I'm going down to 84 kilograms, coming down to 185 one more time.
mistake.
Nah. I think this honestly might just be for engagement. I'm not kidding. It's time to have this conversation. He was never that good.
That's not real. You don't knock out Alex Pereira.
Yeah, he was elite in his prime, and still he's still a great striker. He was that good. Drickus looks gassed. Izzy invites him to trade. Drickus du Plessis. It's so accurate. Drickus du Plessis right before he's about to finish a fight, and it's Dustin Poirier dying.
Dude looks gassed the whole time.
Why is this so accurate? Like, how does he just pull out a finish out of the bag? I don't get it. I'm not champion or anything, but how the fuck does this motherfucker keep winning from Renato Moicano? He's asking the real questions.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Someone's got to put a stop to this guy.
Someone will put a stop to him. Non-MMA fans seeing Israel trending.
Time to go make a donation. GoFundMe.
That might be my favorite one. Me when I found out bro is rooting for Drickus today. Israel Adesanya's dog when he hears the front door open after DDP finishes Izzy. Yeah. Worst scorecard. Costa 49-46 versus Strickland. Cheetah 48-47 versus Sandhagen. Tuivasa 30-27 versus Rosenstrike. What's worse?
I don't know if it's recency bias, but that 30-27 Rosenstrike was terrible.
It was, because you could argue that Costa won some rounds against Strickland because Strickland fights. He always leaves it close. He always leaves it way too close. So if one judge is seeing something or counting something differently, then it's 100% possible that Costa wins some rounds. But for Tuivasa to win all 3 rounds with 4 strikes in the first round, that's not right. From the bottom of my heart, once again, thank you at Drake.
Yeah, when I saw that Drake put $450,000 on Izzy, it actually did make me like want to change a little bit, but I couldn't change because it's Drickus. Like, dude, why do you have to curse all of my guys? You curse all my sports teams because you root for the Raptors, you root for the Blue Jays. You just curse them year after year, and now you're gonna curse Izzy against Drickus. Like, Drake, I'm gonna write a Not Like Us diss track on you. They not like us. Probably A minor. They not like us.
All right, and that just about does it for our UFC 305 tweets. If you guys want us to keep doing this series, let us know. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
See ya.